like I said about most of these wide receivers and running backs, you would like to have like a late first round or second round pick the year before. You really don't want to, and I wanted to correct myself from last week. I got to thinking about it. You really don't want to be led by a rookie running back, not unless you got a veteran to back him up, because rookies aren't used to the 17 games or whatever, the extra games played in the NFL. And it's only 2 or 3 more now since college has gotten so much has been added. But it's still a NFL game. So you would ideally like to have, if you know you're going to move on your star running back, say you pick up his 5th-year option, like a Saquon Barkley or whatever, and you know you want to move on from him. Ideally, you would like to just let him go to free agency or whatever, or try to trade him for somebody. If you let him go to free agency, you get a compensatory pick the next year, or you trade him somebody like I thought they should have done this past year, so he can't torch them, which he probably will. And then you got that other running back coming into year 2 that you drafted the year before that's taking over as that's ideally. But if you have to use that first or second round pick per se, if you have to use that on an offensive lineman, which would take higher priority in my opinion, even if it's a guard or whatnot, or if it's a defensive lineman, an edge rusher, if one falls down, or even another wide receiver per se, if you're doing the same thing with your wideout. But wouldn't you rather pay a pass-catching running back that is durable, that is consistent, 12.5 versus 30, which is that 28 to 34, that's what the top wide receivers are going for? It's simple math.